Welcome back.
We didn't adjust the brightness yet because the game physically won't let us.
Oh, yeah, right. Honestly, though, so all that changed, I picked up the mask,
and the ladder dropped.
And now we get to admire that booty.
Can we, though?
We can't really.
With the giant parachute pants on?
With the giant parachute pants that make no sense because they're literally...
You can do it.
I needed to get that out of my system.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, the parachute pants, if you notice on the side, there's like no support. It's like the wireframe. It's like a wireframe.
He's got chicken wire holding it together.
Yeah, exactly.
Running out of time before the next collection.
Everything's ready.
Right, I'm on my way. All dried up, just like the others.
Yeah, all dried up. So there's no sense in searching with the miasma like this. Let's...
You know what these are, right?
Blood beads, right?
Yes, very good. Now I want you to search for blood beads in the tunnels ahead of here. You see, it's only a short time before the collectors come to take our levy. But once they do, I'm afraid we won't have any blood beads to give them. If we don't find some, Silva's hounds will strip the shirts right off our backs. Well, that's the long and short of it.
Why does it have to be us?
Don't ask me. The stupid levy system was Silva's idea. If you have a complaint, I suggest you take it up with him.
You lot go first. Get to work.
Whoa, we can totally skip with options.
Don't. There's a better time and place. For now,
yeah,
we
what
just
he
have
said.
to obey.
Next!
Whoa there. You wait here.
Whoa, wee whoa.
You can have this one back when you return. In exchange for any blood beads you find, of course. Oh, and I hear the hunter has been showing up around here lately. So make sure you don't all get killed.
Rude. Come on.
Who was the name of the guy in the who played Green Goblin in the first Spider-Man movie? I can't remember.
No.
Why can't I remember this actor's name? It's so easy. Willem Dafoe.
Hey, you okay?
Not Willem Defriend.
That's right.
It looks like we can't get back up from here. We'll have to look for another way back.
Just gotta keep moving.
I'm Oliver Collins, by the way. Nice to meet you.
That's the name of the movie. This reminds me of the movie Daybreakers.
Really?
Have you ever seen it?
Not off the top of my head. Okay, now we can go to options. Now we can go to brightness settings.
And jack it up. There you go. Knock it up to 70 and call it even.
Find a blood bead bonanza.
That looks better.
That's easier to digest.
That's much easier to see.
And
So
we
the
are
movie
going
Daybreakers,
to...
if this is the right one, I think this is it.
Yeah?
Yep, this is it. Is a movie from 2009 where like 90% of the world's population is vampires and they've become the norm.
Yeah.
And there aren't enough humans to feed everyone, and it's creating a problem where over time, if the vampires aren't getting their necessary blood fix, they basically turn into Nosferatus.
Oh, yeah.
From like Vampire the Masquerade, except like they're totally
maybe we should
feral.
rest at the Nestle real quick.
Maybe. And they try making synthetic blood in the movie as a plot device.
Okay.
And that's what this game reminds me of.
All right.
It's a very interesting movie. It's not my personal favorite, but it has some interesting stuff in it anyway.
Just making sure I have the right thing selected. We are
You
Blood Code
only have
Ranger.
a few abilities right now because you're literally level 1 ranger. So.
Yep.
Now, I think I explained this to you the last time we went through this, but as you play through as one class and meet certain criteria, that's so cool.
Still going for the backstabs. Someone's played Dark Souls.
So we can just leave them.
He's like, you don't have to fight everything as you backstab a guy and his head explodes. What was I saying? As you play as a specific class and go through and use the class's specific abilities and gain experience and achieve special prerequisites, you'll master an ability that'll allow you to use it even if you are a different class.
Gotcha. So there are totally benefits to playing multiple classes.
Yes. In my file, I've gone through and collected probably like 15 or more classes or so, and I've mastered about 2/3 of the abilities across all of them.
Gotcha.
That's so effective. It is unreal. It's another. Oh no, it's just him disintegrating. You're fine.
What's in the box, George?
Open the box.
It's a heavy box. It's a heavy axe, and that is available. That is a weapon typically used for a fighter, if memory serves.
I don't think it's beneficial to your build right now. Yeah, it slows down your mobility, and it's not as good for your current loadout. What the hell? You're gonna fly through the first like half of this game, I can tell. You're probably gonna get stuck on the boss that I got stuck on, which is like the second or third one, and then it's gonna be nothing. Oh, hello. That little diamond system on the map, still probably the best, like, what the fuck?
I could totally use more of it.
You're inside Oliver.
Yep. Some hitbox porn.
Yep.
What's that doing there?
That is your, what do you call it? What are those called? The healing gems from DS2. That's what the Ichor is.
Bye-bye. Backstabs aplenty.
Why didn't you name the character that?
Oh, God.
Don't forget there's a parry system. Not that you fucking need it.
Not that I need it.
Jesus.
Oliver dealt with thing 1 and thing 2.
There you go. See, you just mastered 3 abilities from playing this class, and now if you wanted to, you could switch and keep them activated.
That's a good feeling.
Is there something good in there?
Lost Bayonet.
Lost Bayonet. Guess what I'm switching to?
Bayonets are very cool.
Is it locked? Nope.
I think we've been through here.
You know, I don't think you've been through here. Item.
Yeah, I'm fine. Really.
Queen's
You're
Iron, I think I
fine.
explained to you, is Titanite
it's
shards.
Titanite shards.
Yeah.
These masks are the old type. Hard to breathe in.
There's another item there.
Oh.
What are you doing? That good
I didn't notice that until I came back through this area like 10 hours after this.
Come on, tank. Go.
Oh, Oliver screwed it up for you.
Yep. The fuck?
So, yeah, heavy attack, you can tap or hold for shots.
Yep.
Something's above us.
And then,
Oh,
oh,
God.
no. And then light attacks your normal melees. You remember. Lost Bayonet's got that nice spread. It's really nice.
Isn't it, though?
It's
I
super
lost.
good.
I passed up an item.
You did. There it is, under the locker. Precious antique coin.
Precious antiques. This is gonna get real. We're cruising through
You're
this
flying through the tutorial. Mapping.
shit. We already know.
Well, yeah, you and I do.
Come on, just need to purify.
I'll go through it
Lamau.
again real fast for the folks who aren't familiar. There are 2 types of the Nestles, those little flowers.
Yep.
There's the standard versions, which are a bonfire from Dark Souls, and then there's the small versions, which map out the area when you purify them, like we just did, and that gives you an actual blueprint, like map, as opposed to just the dots on the map telling you where you've been.
Right.
Is there
But you can see. You can totally see. Oh, blue hounds.
Blue Hounds is super cool, but the color I'm not a big fan of. It also changes your blood code attack.
Yeah, I think that Queenslayer Claw is probably better for now.
It really depends, because you're using a dexterity-based weapon, and that has better dex on it, but it's up to you,
Actually-
ultimately.
That's true. And we can
Nestle.
rest here.
Reset all the enemies. What's the worst that could happen?
I get more souls.
Yes, you could also level up now if you wanted to.
Boom. Whoops-a-doops. Acquire inherent gifts, and...
That is if you wanted to buy additional things from the class that you're selected on,
Yeah.
you could.
I could. That's okay.
Literally buy skills as you level up and get better at a class. It's cool.
Yep. And I'm just trying to remember. There we go.
Yeah. Back
It's
up.
the right trigger that does the wheels there. Just having that on standby for...
Yeah, regeneration is your Estus flask. It recharges when you sit down and all that stuff.
Wait for me.
Don't tell me what to do.
We're at a disadvantage here.
I don't think so.
Bye-bye.
The hounds are pretty cool.
Yep.
There's a version of that you'll get on a cloak later that I don't even know how to describe to you.
That is a one-way ticket
To Deathville.
Deathville. To the bonfire.
Yeah, there you go. It's a one-way ticket to the bonfire.
All right.
Oh,
God, I forgot you're wearing like a weird leopard print bra thing.
Right.
It's so distracting.
are you okay? Did
You
get
staring
hurt?
at the plot?
I'm not actually. I'm focused on how like comically awkward the fucking bra looks.
It's not leopard print. Leopard
It's not.
print.
It's like a really
See,
small-
that's what I mean about the pants.
Yeah, they're like totally open on the
They're
sides.
they're totally open on the sides, and that's what bothers me about it.
I'll catch up with you.
It's
in a
the
bit.
same because that's what I told you. I was like, those pants are fine, except that's right, they're not the
Don't worry
glittery.
about me.
Right.
All right. Go on.
They're open on the side, and it's really awkward. Also, you're just clipping into them really
Just
casually.
Just like,
Just
you know,
focus on
reaching
finding
through my
some blood
knee.
leads, all right. That girl is waiting for you.
Come on.
Just stare at him.
Okay, Harlock, let's go.
That took so long. Why'd she look at him so long?
Without saying anything.
Well, because she doesn't talk, but
All right.
we both know that protagonists don't say anything.
Hush you.
You're right. I'm sorry. It's protagonist. Between Matt from Matt McMuscles and from the original,
Matt.
yeah,
Matt
and from the
McMuscles.
original Plinkett videos where that joke was made, it has so deeply ingrained itself in my like joke vocabulary that I can't escape it. I can't stand these things. Their design is so weird, and not in like an interesting way. Like it's just a big
Yeah.
noodly guy with fat legs.
With fat legs.
Making me think about Portal 2. Fucking Gladys is like, haha, you got fat eyeballs. And she's like, what? What the fuck?
None of your shit.
So today on Backstab Quest.
That's what this episode will be called.
Backstab Quest. What the fuck are you?
Seasoned Souls player.
I guess so.
I lost an I missed an item back.
Yeah, dropped
here.
off the last guy he killed. Lost shards are soul clusters, like in Dark Souls. They're your currency pouches.
Ah,
We were going to
fuckers.
do a video on the beta for Neo 2, but schedule conflicting didn't allow that. Which is a massive shame, because that game's fucking nuts.
Fucking, you think I'd learn the first two times?
Yeah, right. You have full camera control, too. It'd be different if it was like Resident Evil style preset camera angles. No. So an item.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So your worst enemy in this is going to be like anything that doesn't have a spine to backstab. Makes you think of there's at
Like
one
that?
point, yeah. There's an enemy that you start fighting in. I'm going to make a reference to a terrible game, Prototype.
Yeah, yeah.
Where
that is
halfway-
definitely a reference.
It's not a good game. Halfway through that game, one of the guys goes, "Yeah, you've been snapping these things spines, so they're evolving to have more than one. Now you just have to fight them for longer." And I was like, "Oh,
I forgot these guys' turn.
Yeah, that's what's going to get you, is that a lot of enemies have chain attacks that go just a little longer than you expect them to.
Mm-hmm.
Item. Regen extension factor. That adds +1 to your Estus Flask.
Okay with that.
Yeah, this early in the game, may as well.
It's dead.
Can I just say how proud I am of us for finishing Valkyria Chronicles 4, regardless of how fucking long it was?
Yeah. It's a pretty solid. That's an achievement unto itself.
Yeah, that felt really great. That being said, I don't know how I feel about having so much obsessive completion on screen for a series, because that makes it so long, but what are you gonna do? You're getting a little low on the old HP, by the way.
We're good.
So is anything in this game actually going to challenge you, or is it just backstab quest to the game? As we so colorfully put it. There you go.
I mean, they're not... I walk around the corner and they're like, oh, hi there.
Let me get my little yowl out. Well, that's because this is literally the tutorial area, so... Expect stuff to be maybe more difficult eventually. It's above you.
Yeah, I know. I can always backtrack. Backtrack!
You can't backtrack in the first episode. That's suicide.
Of course I can backtrack in this episode. That's not above me.
It is. It's straight ahead from where you are right now, up. No, I meant from the camera, but yeah, you got it. You'll find it, I'm sure.
I'm trying to remember what the sprint button was.
I don't remember. Oh. There you go. I don't think there's a sprint. I think you just have your forward dash. Maybe I'm wrong. We can check between episodes or whatever. There's an item next to you.
Yep, I know.
Yeah.
Just checking my corners.
Check those corners. Yeah, because you're at such threat for getting killed.
That was a trap.
Can you imagine being a villain in this and just being like, okay, there's one really tough dude coming, and this little lady runs up with a bayonet and just walks around you while you try to hit her?
That would be infuriating, yes.
Yeah.
And what's that? That's a broadsword. Do I have a secondary item?
Yeah.
And that's a dex weapon. And I still got the dash, which is good.
I forget what the hot swap button is for your weapon loadout. I think it's up?
Yeah, it's up. All right, we haven't gone this way yet.
No, we have.
Just went that way.
This is
Oh
where you
yeah,
came
this
from.
is...
You were on the right track.
You're right. This was the way. Because we go all... I just, taking the more indirect route to all of the items. Just rubbing my face in all of the stuff. Gonna check the corner over here because we all know how that typically pans out.
And because there's a Nestle right there. And you've got a couple levels in your pocket.
Yeah, I do. Might as well take advantage of those.
Local pennant. You also have the Vivifier extension, which is
Yep.
the Estus upgrade. Hey, level 4.
Level 4.
Did you see the Joker movie yet?
Yes, I have.
What did you think of it?
I think it was a terrific example of how a lot of things can go horribly. It was a magnificent demonstration on all of the ways
That society can fail someone?
yeah.
Okay. I was watching you like
I was looking for
brain.
words, man. I really was.
I try not to cut people off when I think I know where they're going with a thought.
Do I use all 3?
That's putting it in storage.
Oh. That is storage, isn't it? I'm gonna go through inventory real quick.
Okay.
Pop those off. Queen Iron, that's upgrade. Silliness. Okay. None of that really did anything.
What were you trying to do?
I was trying to replenish that. So what did these do? That's a stamina boost.
Yeah, those are your passive abilities.
Gotcha.
Yeah, what I would recommend right now is actually switching
switching
classes.
up to like melee.
Yeah. Switch off from Ranger, which I think is what you're on right now.
Yeah.
And go over to like Fighter, which is your strength build.
Just gonna re-equip real quick.
That
is,
hammer is nuts.
and we will totally use it. And for our, do like using the broadsword is a C+. That's doable. Heavy axe. Hang on. I don't have my. Hey, that is the soul's roll.
What, I don't know what you mean.
And that'll do me better.
And now it's
there.
changed up your abilities.
Yep.
Thing needs R2 opens up your menu, and then you have and then you press buttons that consume your
My
mana
special
points.
stuff.
Yeah,
The special stuff.
and you still have that blood missile extender to consume as well.
Oh.
See? Whoa.
I want to say I can also set these guys up.
You can. So shifting hollow is basically if you're willing to expend one spell slot, air
Yep.
quotes, to have the action dash anyway,
Yep.
regardless of your load. But to do that, you have to activate it with R2X.
Yep.
Because R2 is your button that allows you to do the stuff.
We're gonna go after biggest dickus over here.
So he's a special enemy for only one reason. He's got that big glowy thing on him. Now, if you're really lucky, he'll do what he did to me, which is accidentally jump off the... No. I stood there, and he jumped off...
Fuck!
All right.
Bravo!
That's one in the second episode. Someone get a counter going.
All right, let's try that again.
Let's try that again.
Hey, look, it's my souls.
What a corpse run.
What a corpse run. Fucking... Fuck you. God damn it. It's that chain attack, dude.
It is. Yeah, I told you. It goes on just long enough that you don't expect it. He's going to kill you again. You hear the music ramp up all crazy. That's good damage. You almost died. For like 1 second.
Oh my god, the invincibility rolls were...
Oh.
I can't!
I can't get over this fight. Just stab that guy in the crotch.
I'm working on it, okay?
Oh, God. He's gonna fucking kill you, isn't he?
Yes, he is. That's two. Should have stuck with the dex build. And that is R2.
So yeah, I got really, really lucky where I went to fight him and stood up against one side, and he did the big like charge and just flew off the cliff and killed himself, and I didn't even have to fight him.
Oh
Yeah,
god, like that.
Yeah, like that.
Oh. And I was stun locked.
You were. He totally had you. You were caught up in his rhythm. Queenslayer's Thorn.
And that is a strength cloak. Damn that cloak.
The cloaks-
backpack still shines through.
It does.
I love it.
It like shines through. Like it's like you can't block its shine.
You can't unsee. Didn't even pick up my haze.
It's fine. You do have enough to buy an ability if you want, by the way.
I might take advantage of that.
I think that, yeah. Oh, hey.
Oh, he's fine. Yeah, nice of you to join me.
Are you a fellow explorer?
Keep talking to him. He was going to ask you something.
Oh.
Do you want to team up with him?
Are you I'm on my... What do you say? Don't worry. I'm not...
Yes, alright. I could use the damage spot. I could use the meat shield.
What do you mean? You've been doing fine up till now. That's only like half sarcastic, because with the exception of one enemy, you've been basically untouched.
And just making sure, so that's a ladder up there.
Yeah. It's an alternate entrance, not necessarily a shortcut, because it literally just takes you into this room from a different side.
That's
So this game does have one thing, and that's your allies talk a lot.
Yeah.
In a helpful way, but it's still to the point where you're like, all right, I know, dude. I got it.
Fucker.
That was close. Do not use your circle ability. That will hurt you. That guy there with a gun is just causing all kinds of problems.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, there's two of them. There's one behind you, too.
All right. Ow! Fuck!
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You're at 163 health. You're sort of all right. Oh,
That could have killed me.
that would have absolutely killed you.
Fucking where?
He's up on your right side.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. You can handle it, mysterious stranger who we don't know and certainly aren't going to be developing the plot with as we go through the game and is secretly the protagonist that isn't you. He's already dead!
So dead. D-E-D dead.
There you go. You just mastered your fighter class. You can move on.
Are we done?
Yep.
That's quite valuable. Let's use it well.
So now you can switch to sorcerer if you want
So
to.
now I should switch to sorcerer and get
'Cause you
and
can-
proc those points.
You can lock that in, no problem. Yeah,
with the way I've been playing, absolutely.
I thought that was a real guy for a second. I was like, wait a minute, how did he not get like aggroed this whole time?
Well, we're gonna have to revisit that in the next episode.
in the next exciting episode of Code
of
Vein Ball Z.
Backstab's the game.
Backstab Quest.
Don't forget to, if you like what you see, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on all of our social media: Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram. If you have suggestions on what we should look into playing, let us know in the comments. This has been another exciting episode of Code Vein
With Cody.
and Cody.
Okay, folks. Bye.